Hello, we're back again. It is Sunday. I just released my last Sunday salvage video like 2 days ago, a day and a half ago. Hopefully I can get this up faster. I've been having some complaints about the noise, the volume on the channel. I'm going to switch back to the old video editor. I think it was just better. It was the CapCut, which was like the TikTok one, so it was like on and off again with bands and things. It's on again. I'll try not to erase it. Switched to the VN, everyone said it was better, and I couldn't get the volume right, and people are saying I'm going to get me in one headphone or something. Hopefully it's not my phone, just the editor. So tell me if this sounds better. I do have it plugged in with my mic, which I forget sometimes. But usually when I'm really close like this, not walking around or turning my head, no one complains. But I went to Sunday salvage sale. I got some good stuff. I got a lot of stuff today. They had a big bin of new stuff that they didn't dig through very well. I got some great stuff and some whatever stuff. I got a bunch of stuff out of the free box. And then there was a bike that no one bought. And those are the ones I usually go for. So everyone else, mad dashed and fought for the 10 or 15 bikes, $35 a piece usually. And this one was sitting there and it says, cracked frame. Ugh. It is a carbon fiber Raleigh road bike with Easton fork, black stuff, Tiagra brakes and front derailleur, generic Truative cranks. Got a 105 rear derailleur, black generic Shimano wheel set, R500. And somebody asked about it. They said, I'll do it for 20 bucks. And two guys were talking about it. And I was talking to them. And like, is it worth it? I'm like, well, if the wheels aren't dead, they're worth it. I can't tell about the front. The front brake's like locked up. It might be junk. Even the back wheel's good. It might be worth it. And like the 105 rear derailleur. It's definitely worth more than 20 bucks in parts and your time and all that. These Chaga shifters are any good. It'd be worth it. And then everyone else decided they weren't going to buy it, and I was after trying to talk them all into it, I finally decided to do it. So I'm going to pull this thing apart today and see if I can save this used carbon fork, which is so sketchy. People do it, and save all the rest of the parts off of it, and see if anybody wants anything. The wheels are good. They're kind of wider. You probably get at least, I think they got 32s on them right now. It's kind of nice. Maybe somebody wants some of this junk and it's worth my time for 20 bucks and my time to pull it all apart and clean it, inspect it, put it for sale. Maybe. So I got this. I really don't have room for any more bikes in here right now. So it's not a bike because I bought it for parts, so I can play with it, so it's totally cool. I can keep filling up my overflowing bins of parts. Overflowing bins. Let's look at some of the stuff I got. All right. Mirror cycle mirror in the box. These are the best mirror, and we sold the crap. They just throw all of them right in the free box. When I had Canton Cycle Repair, we sold so many of these mirrors. I was probably selling 5 or 10 of these a week. This one has a weird piece of hardware I've never seen before. Oh, because it goes under your brifter. It like clips in where your hood clips in. I've never seen this version. This is very new. It has the entire hardware kit, unopened. The arm, the stuff. These mirror cycles have real brass threads and washers, so you can get them pretty tight without too tight. And you can move them by hand wherever you want them to go, and they'll hold there, not rattle free. They're brilliant. They're very adjustable. They're very big. We usually sold, they make a drop bar version that comes out of the end of your bar, and they make a flat bar version. It's usually the same one, but they have 2 different size little wedges to fit in the bar. I sold these to everybody. These mirrors are amazing. Has a $15 price tag on it. No one ever cared. This is great. What ebbs, man. I'll put it with my other collection. I don't really do a lot of walk-in customers. I did have a customer yesterday come in with an old Schwinn that she was skipping and not working, and I finally noticed that the rear derailleur was cracked, chain was a little stretched, and her brakes weren't working anymore, so I put on new brake pads, cool stop standing pads, and adjusted them, and put on a Shimano Dior LX from the 90s derailleur on, and a new chain, and lubed all the cables and housing in it. Worked great. So that was 120 bucks. I had another neighbor. So I'm like, my shop's like in an alley. Like it's on a busy street, like off a busy street. So I got a ton of traffic, but a lot of the neighborhood cut through here. I'm right next door to a hardware store. You can cut through the alley to them too. There's an apartment down the end. So I get some kids in the apartments. to go cut through the alley coming in. So another kid came in and had me adjust his brakes. Charged him $10 I showed him how to adjust V-brakes because he didn't know. So I did a little bit of stuff yesterday. I finished my handmade fork. I cut the crown race and did a braze-on on the down tube for internal dynamo wiring and drilled a hole in the bottom bracket shelf for the wire to come out. But if you're lazy, I just make it for fender mount dynamo. That's easier to do when I don't have a light I like and don't want to braze on special mounts and things. And it's Oregon. Everyone uses their fenders year round here anyways. It's fine. This was there. These are kind of the worst shifters ever. They're just like cheap Sunrace friction shifters. I've had these pop and explode on people right away. Bolts come loose. There's too much friction in the line. They can have issues. But brand new in the bag, set of thummies. I mean, I think these retail for like $12 or something, but whatever. I got this whole bag of stuff. Got a whole bunch of stuff from the free box. I found a tire I really liked. Did I not bring it in? Oh. Oh, wait, it's in here. Okay. Tire, like, you charge $10 for folding tires, and he charges random prices for things. So with the $10 tire and the $20 bike and this bag of stuff, he still said, just $30. Just $30. Real good deal. I thought it was going to be like 50 today. He was really giving me a hard time for a while, but he's becoming nice again. So a whole bunch of bars, and I looked, I didn't care, but I found this one Ritchie Pro Logic Light. This is an aluminum handlebar. You can see like the extrusion marks in. It is very light. It is very light. For competition use only, it says right on it. Maybe because they knew it wouldn't hold up to long mountain biking, but you know, competition bike mechanics, they know they have to replace stuff. Easton aluminum. This is a fancy bar. I don't know. I'm into it. I'm into it. It might be on eBay though, because it's a weird competition pro light thing. There's a bunch of random SRAM stuff in the bottom of this bin. Here's some random 10-speed X7. Somebody else grabbed the derailleur. Whatever, that's a shame. So I'll probably put this up for sale and see if anyone cares. No one cares. SRAM shifters are like $15. Grab this stem. I couldn't help myself because it is just so upright. It is so upright. And it's all silver, and it's got no logos. I have so many threadless stems I'll never use. I don't know what the hell my problem is. I tell myself not to grab them, I do. Another steel, oversized chromo, just generic stem. It's heavy, it's generic. I don't know. I don't know why I grabbed it. Keep thinking I'll use this stuff for lug vices. I don't know. I grabbed it. I'm a fool. Here's one of those Musette bags, I think. It was in the free bin. I was going to start loading it full of free bin stuff, and then I got too lazy. Oh, it's a little backpacky style one. Allen Sport. So it can like fold up to nothing. You pull it out, you can wear it like a little backpack. You keep it in your jersey pocket or whatever if you run some errands on your road bike. So cool. I grabbed those. Here is a headset spacer mount bell. So your stem would go above it, headset spacer would go below it, and you can reach down while you're riding and flick, flick, flick it. You can aim it wherever you want. That's nice. This is nice. Maybe it goes this way. Give some height right up on your bars. Bell. Little bag of Allen wrenches. Haven't even checked them to make sure they're metric or anything, whatever. Sometimes I like to use these for brazing. You can balance these on a magnet to hold the braze on down. I can never find any, so I really got them for that. So much stuff in here. Here is a set of mismatched bar end brake levers. They come back on you for like bullhorn time trial bars. One's a Tektro. Oh, they're both Tektro 4.1s. Oh, great. This one's missing the hardware, but later on I found the hardware and I think it's in here somewhere. Set those aside and see. These are in the free box. A brand new set of Jaguar brake pads from Corvallis Cyclery. I like the weird BMX-y style ones. Needed some of those the other day. Here is a cool seat clamp that is either a Ringel or a ripoff of a Ringel. I found one of these before. I didn't know what it was. I put it up on eBay. It sold so fast. So I'm going to look at Ringel pictures and see if it is. Because I think this might be worth a little bit of dough. That is interesting. The bolt like goes through into where the seat tube would be. So the seat tube either got to have a slot or just meant to mangle the bolt there. It like pokes through. That is very weird. But it's kind of cool. Ringo, I think. Or could be a later Sunlight one, I don't know. This is a bag of what appears to be brand new plastic dust caps that look very much like Shimano 600 dust caps. It might be some modern generic. They look gorgeous. They're silver and pop out the same way, and I love hoarding dust caps for no reason. I always put the 8mm crank bolts in the bikes now. I used to use the stock bolt and dust cap, but you break them once in a while. You don't want to be on tour and have something come loose. Ah, here is the extra shim and nut for these. So all I have to do is find the bolt, I believe. Cool, cool. Almost reached. The bolt's probably in there somewhere. Body bin, probably recycling by now. I got another bar. It's a black 31.8 riser. I grabbed it because I don't have any, and every once in a while someone has a 31.8 bike but they want a upright. So it's got a little bit of a riser. 31.8. It's not too narrow. Got some stems. These Ritchie stems usually sell pretty well for me. This Ritchie WCS time period. 25.4, 120mm are shockingly light. All this old Ritchie stuff is shockingly light. So I had to grab it. Looks like a Rodney stem, so it should sit like flat. Or you can jack it up a little bit. Another Ritchie in silver, 1-inch threadless. I got one of these a while ago and it sold instantly. 1-inch threadless is hard to find. This is a cool era. Nice actual, just not like engraving. 2-bolt, probably 25.4. Little positive rise or a real flat. Had to grab it. It'll sell instantly. I keep saying I won't get any more threadless stems because I have bins of them, but I couldn't help myself. Edge, Forge, 7, Settle. It's got all the stuff in it. 120, 10 degrees, 25.4. It's got words, it's light, it has all the printing on it, so it's really easy to list on eBay if someone might want it. So I got it to go on eBay. I did get some lid cranks. Here's a complete FSA with like a mega bottom bracket. BB 386 Evo. I don't know. I'll put it up for sale cheap. Someone will probably buy it. It's got a 1, 10, 46, 36, 4-bolt set of rings. A little shift wear. They don't look too bad. No, that one's a little worn. But it's got all the stuff. It's got all the parts. It's got the list. It's got the part numbers. Someone might want it. I got this one. I don't even know if I got the matching sets. People are fast and furious grabbing stuff out of there. So there's some random spindles and non-dive cranks. So this is an ISIS drive, SFA, Alpha drive. It's got an outer bash guard, Tooth Fairy bash guard. 104, BCD 36, got a little tooth. I think that's cool. It's got the little rings. The rings don't look too worn. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Ah! Grabbed another cheapy black stem because it has the little stem cap. So I like to use these when I make my own stems. I will drop this on and just straight up braze it in. Philip braze that bad boy, and then do a little doming with the file and make it fit nice. So I got it for that. The chrome bolt's in pretty good shape, so I can really use that again if I want. I'm gonna order some stem stuff. Ooh, this was in there, I didn't even look in it. So it's an Ultegra 9-speed Aero 118, so it's probably a bottom bracket. In the box, 68 by, the sticker cuts off, 68 by 11, no, it's probably 68 by 118. Let's look, let's look. It is not new. People like to do this, they take their old part out and put it in the new box. Save it forever, and it doesn't, I don't know, maybe this part is completely worn out and dead, or maybe there's nothing wrong with it at all. I don't feel any play, and it doesn't feel too loose like it's worn out. This might be an okay bottom bracket for this Octolank 118. I don't know if 118 is the double or the triple. I'll have to Google it. I don't remember. I did just get a new old stock Ultegra crank off the internet. This is for the triple, or it's a double. New old stock in the box. I put it on eBay. If this is the matching one, I'll put it up cheap. But I got this too, I'll throw in. Or cheap other options. Another 2-speed SRAM X7. This is the front derailleur. These are all weird, like they hard mount onto like a brake lever or something. So you'd have to get like a clamp or the matching brake levers to make these work, but I don't know. Another shim. It is weird. It is little. It looks smaller than 1 inch to me. Maybe it's 7/8 to 25/4. I don't know. Had to get it. Something wrong with me. Some big Octolink style, brand new 8mm crank bolts. Brand new in the bag. One dirty, old, campy front derailleur. The cable goes into it. I don't know if this is Grand Sport or older than Grand Sport. It looks nicer to me, but I could be crazy. It's very cool. The little push arm. Probably needs a little sanding, a little cleaning, a little lubing. Maybe this will go on the front of my Allegro. Real old style. Derailleur XT front derailleur. It's a little used. It's got the swing arm. Looks pretty nice. Derailleur XT Mega 9-speed front. You know, high clamp. Bottom pole. It's cool. I think I have a matching derailleur. A little ball chain full of headset spacers, a weird carbony upper nut cap thing, says Cane Creek, and the bearings. And the bottom bearings are the oversized ones. So this is probably for some bike like this with like the headset integrated into the frame. I don't know, 3 spacers. Another SRAM XO carbon fiber brake lever. Oh look, it's got the little adapter mount. You can plug into the style shifter. Huh. Huh, that's what those look like. It's definitely a front. Cool. So shifty, I don't know. I don't understand SRAM. I got the SRAM X9 rear derailleur. This looks more like a road derailleur to me. The pulleys look pretty worn out. But otherwise, it looks like it's in pretty okay shape. Silver. It's plastic. I guess SRAM's plastic. They don't have like part numbers on their bikes, so I can't easily identify what year and model they're for. Oh, I grabbed these. I was going to show them to BMX Gary, and I forgot. I'll take them next week. They are Shadow Conspiracy. The Shadow Conspiracy. BMX pegs. I think that's kind of a more modern-y thing. One's a little grinded on, one's not. Maybe he'd be into them. I don't know. Set aside and forget about them forever. Another stem is a Truative one, but it says Team Forge. It's thin. It's light. It looks fancy. 3D Forge 7050. Maybe someone actually wants this thing. You know, maybe it's not just some cheapy stock thing that came on a bike. That looks cool. It's all glossy. It's all thin. Here's another bottom bracket I grabbed. The sticker's all destroyed. It's some ISIS SRAM thing. No idea if it's good or bad or anything. I have no idea if it goes to one of these cranks I got. It's where people will grab the non-drive arm and stuff. SRAM X5 front derailleur. It's got a shim. Slow mount. It looks like a takeoff. I don't think this has ever been used. There's no indication of chain rub. There's no dirt anywhere. I have a little dirt from sitting in this dirty bag, but either is or isn't worth anything. Another SRAM XX front derailleur. It's definitely used, but lightly. It's all silver. Maybe it goes to that derailleur. I don't know. This is X9. This is XX. God, I hate you, SRAM. I don't know. It looks light. The bolts look like they made me tie. It's all silver, which is cool. It's for a triple. And if you use it on a friction, anything, frictions. Looks like 34.9 with a 31.8 shim. I'm almost getting good stuff. Here's a bag I just grabbed out of there. It looks like it's a bunch of Shimano, all silver straddles. Off print bar wrap. Nope, that's not what it is. Bro. Oh yeah, some Shimano strap. Looks like there's some headset spacers and some of these Shimano straddle cable things. Mom, why not grab that? The stuff things are always missing. Are we almost done with the good stuff? Almost. Here is a no step, it says right on the derailleur. That's funny. 34.9 problem solver adapter to this like flat mount or hard mount. Shimano SLX derailleur. It's a little used, but not much. Toppy pole, flat mounty, adaptery, SLX front derailleur mountain bike modernness. One of these guys. It's real beat and ugly. I have so many. I probably won't care. Grab one seat post. VP. It's got some American duct tape sticker on it. It looks like it's made to look like carbon. Oh, it is carbon. It's just not white. Carbon fiber 27.2 seat post. It had the cradle, and a bunch of other seat posts didn't have the cradle or weird sizes. VP. American flag sticker tape for reasons. No idea. I'll make sure it's not hiding a crack. Gooby on it. Hope I don't delaminate this thing. It looks like it was probably used with grease. It might be carbon paste. You're not supposed to put bike grease on carbon. It makes it delaminate and get all soft. Performance. Whatever. It's a whole complete matchy seat post. Some Bond Traeger and Zip carbon fiber headset spacers and Shimano disc brake like lock ring things. I didn't even know it was in the bag of new hardware. I grabbed it. Front cable stop. It's a little scruffy. It's missing the noodle. I don't know. One non-drive crank arm for the FSA Alpha Drive Isis. Oh, so I did get the same things. I bet they'll buy brackets for this too, hopefully. I will try and sell it if it is, and if not, I will just steal the rings. Okay. Now we're going to get to some good stuff that was in there. I saw one of these first. It's a Wacky XTR. I think it's the Wacky paddle indexing shifter, so it's a flat bar, but it's a paddle. So wacky. It's got the nice barrel adjusters. It says XTR. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I think it's 9 speed. It's the right, it's the rear. I believe this is the front. I think so. It's got the nice fancy barrel adjuster, which is probably worth buying on its own. This has to be a long pole. It's got to be disc. Oh, it's got the little deuter jammer in there, the screw. I think I switch this to short pole if I want. This is like a wing nutty thing. I think they made like 1 year and everyone thought it was too wing nutty. I want to put it on a bike. Now my new handmade bike that is finished. Stick this wing nutty stuff on there. If it wasn't so scruffy, I probably would. And then the real gold in there, it is Rapid Rise. I believe this is the matching XTR rear derailleur. So Rapid Rise means it's the other way, so if you break your cable or something, it defaults to your easiest gear instead of your hardest gear, so you can ride the hell out off the mountain and get home. Is there anything wrong with it? I do not know. Is it bent? Does it look bent? Will I be able to tell? They pre-bend these cages on so many things now. It's like, how do you even tell? These pulleys are in a line. I don't know. It might be. It looks pretty good. It's barely scruffy. Shiny. XTR. Sometimes you sell for insane. Insane. Pulleys have a little wear, but not too much. Don't know if it's been wrecked on. Like, this is pretty cool. I did not find the front matching one, but I feel like that stuff pops up more often, no one cares. I'll use it with one of those other weird front derailleurs. I have this one like speed play frog pedals, totally worn out. There's like a whole box of that stuff. So I grabbed it. I feel like I have some of the stuff. Sometimes it is worth money. Speed play 0, advanced pedal system, stainless steel black. Sometimes people want to pay money for this, and sometimes it just sits in eBay forever. This has a whole bag full of wing nutty stuff. It's got some brand new cleat bolts and shims. I put it up cheap enough on eBay, I bet somebody's gonna want it. A pair of black pedals in here and a pair of red ones, maybe that's cool. One dead gray one that I grabbed, thinking it might have fallen on the bag, but it didn't. It is so beat up and dead, it's not tie, it's not anything. I'm gonna throw it away, it'll probably lower the value of the auction. They've had these pumps there for a long time, and they finally got sick of them, put them all in the frame box, or the free box. They're all spring-loaded pumps, frame pumps. These white ones are new old stock Silca ones. They're weird, they're plastic, they're cool. I think I grabbed one or two. They're too big to use a frame pump on one of my handmade bikes, but I can use it on a vintage bike. This black is a fall 3X. This is a little smaller. It might actually fit on a handmade bike on a pump peg. That was another black is a fall. That's longer. Whatever, they're all in the free box. I couldn't help myself. I'm just hoarding old frame pumps. I don't know why. This is the first thing I saw I got excited about. Tire pile was a bunch of junk. There was a 1 Grand Bois tire, but it was a 700 by like 30, and it was mismatched. It was a little worn out, so I didn't grab it. But this is one of those lit tires. You can still see the rib on it. This thing has like almost no miles, 728 with the sidewall. I was just digging through my tires the other day, and I have one of these that I got there months ago at salvage sale. I was like, God, I wish I had a partner for this. It's gonna be so cool. And I found the partner. I looked, there's no holes, there's no gashes, there's no tears. This thing's never had a flat. This thing's like 95% brand new, and now I have a matching set of them. I love these lit tires. They're out of Czechoslovakia. I think they're a local company for a minute. They're selling them through maybe Seattle Bike Supply, or maybe the lit guy was just coming straight to Kenton. And I used to buy the shit out of these tires. They rode great. They didn't get flats easy. They're really supple. They have the giant reflective sidewall. They were fairly inexpensive, and I sold hundreds of these tires. I put them on every bike we built, every refurbish, sold all our customers. And then they switched to some of their weird sizes, and then I stopped buying them, and they went out of business. But boom, matching pair. Very excited. I have so many nice tires that are mismatches, which is fun for fixed gears, but not for nice bikes. Oh, there's where that glove went. I got one tube. There's a bunch of weird tubes. This is a Rubbers. You never know when you'll need one. Rubbers brand bicycle tire tubes. 26 by 1. Check your girth. Okay, I'm getting the puns. 26 by 175 to 2. So this will fit great on 650B stuff. 48 mil Presta valve. That's great. You know, it's been kicking around without a real box. It might have a hole in it. It's probably fine. I'll blow it up and see. Double your riding pleasure. Yeah, there is a lot of puns on this tube. But it was weird. I've never seen them before. It seems real light and nice. I grabbed it. Tubey. This is a whole box of stands. So these are the grandstand. They're bike repair stands. They're bolts and adjustable, so you can bolt this together with a couple of these bases, and then you can adjust them for mountain tires or skinny road tires and put them on the ground. It's a great place to put your bikes. Really easy to move for individual bike stands. I got like a case of these at the Goodwill bins for like $5 or $6 for like 10 or 15 of these. And I'm using them all up there to hold wheels on a shelf. I've got a bunch of my friend's house for bikes. Almost didn't grab them, but they're in the free bin. How can you say no? Oh, I haven't mentioned it yet, but I did this. It is a metal shed in a box. I wanted to build a stick-built shed. I wanted to build it with wood, do concrete, do all this stuff, and it's going to be so expensive. I'll never be able to afford it. I just don't make much money on bikes anymore. And the yard where I want to put it is full of trees and roots, and it'd be a problem. So I bought this metal shed in a box because it was like $1,800 including delivery. I got forklifted it in. They can go for more than double that. The internet's trying to sell them for triple that. So $1,800. It's got all the hardware, instructions, all that stuff. All I have to do is build. It's 14 by 20 foot. So I'm going to get a bunch of 2x6s and a bunch of plywood. I'm going to make myself a base. I'm going to set those up on pier blocks. So I'll try and level the ground where the pier blocks are going to sit, put a little gravel down, put these big cement blocks. put this on it, and hopefully that'll be fine for years and years and years and years, maybe decades. Hopefully, otherwise I'll buy a real heavy-duty jack stand. Try and jack it up a little bit and do some minor repairs or whatever to the pier blocks, or re-level stuff if I have to, with some gravel. But I mean, I'm 46 and obese and used to party too hard. The chances of me having a heart attack way before the ground ever warps enough to cause me problems with shedder, pretty good. So I'm going to build this thing in my sister's backyard. She bought a duplex. I rent the other side from her. A little one up in Vancouver, the big yard. There's plenty of room between the trees, so it'll be shade cover all year round. It's a metal building, so I'm going to have to get some stick-on insulation or something. I'm going to have to build some interior wood framing anyways, just to mount my benches too, and to hang bikes and stuff off of. More than likely. So I could have built a stick one, but this way I can do it a lot faster and cheaper and do little projects as I go. Like I said, it was so cheap. Ironically, like an hour after I bought it, another guy listed the exact same one, the exact same box that he bought for half what he paid for it, which is $500 less than this. We went 12 for it in my neighborhood, and said he'd be willing to deliver. I don't know if that meant drop it off the driveway or if that meant forklift it in my backyard out of the way. So I would have waited another hour. Or two. I probably would have saved $500, which is depressing because I'm poor. That's a lot of dough. But I figure it's probably going to be about $500 for all the wood I need to make the base. So maybe next month or a couple weeks. I'm still sick. I don't know if you guys know. I've been watching my videos. I've been having problems. I don't know why. I've been super dehydrated, and I've been getting heat stroke and faint, and I've been having to chug Pedialytes and Pedialyte powders and Gatorade Zeros, and just, I can't keep enough fluids in my body. I'm chugging glasses of salt water. I think I have low blood pressure. I need a high salt diet, and I keep trying to eat healthy, which is screwing me up. I need to be constantly taking fluids, and then every once in a while, and after a day or two, I might start peeing clear and not feel too dehydrated, and then mess myself up immediately trying to exert myself and start sweating and get cold sweats. Lose all my energy. Keep getting like really hot for no reason. Like even after it cools off from inside, it was air conditioned. I'll just get so hot as if I'm standing in the sun. It's like blazing down on me at like 100 degrees. I get all faint, and I have to go take a cold shower and go lie down in front of a fan. Like, it's weird, man. I've never had an issue with heat in my life. I was a mailman. I've always worked in shops without AC or heat. Delivering the mail on 116-degree days for 14 hours straight. Just I always sweat so much, like brine. I tell people this and they never believe me. Like I brine myself. I'll sweat so much on a hot day. If I rub my face, I get chafed from all the salt that's accumulated on my face. So I like go wash my face if I can't get the salt off. But that's neither here nor there. Oh, also this other free box, it is a set of, I believe, handsome fenders. So they're like kind of a knockoff of the Velo Orange fenders. They're alloy and they have a little bit of hammering to them. They have like steel stays and a single bolt bracket. The handsome fenders with all the hardware. Cyclone Bike Supply sold some of these for a while too, in silver and copper color. They're all right. I've installed them on customers' bikes. They're free. They're not too scruffy to beat up. Someone's gonna want them. And then we did go get burritos and horchatas. We did go to Bike Farm. I haven't really seen anything I liked. I saw a couple of Bike Farm customers who become customers of mine, or Bike Farm volunteers. One kid I sold a really cool old Paramount to, and another kid, I did candy bosses on his Miata, converted to 650B, dimpled in, riding the stays, and respaced to 130, and the whole thing. He got back from Powder. He's been riding it. He said he loves it. He's been real busy for 2 months, but now he's back. He's going to bring it here tomorrow, so I'll take a look at it, see if I can help him sort some other stuff out. He just bought a Surly steamroller that he loves, but he's like, I'm thinking about converting to 650B. I need candy bosses. It definitely needs rack mounts and fender mounts. I'm like, all right, man. So he showed me that when I was at Bike Farm, but I did not buy anything. So all I got was this amazing scores from the Community Cycling Center salvage sale. And now I need to tear this broken carbon fiber Raleigh apart for parts. Woohoo! And then pick which of this stuff's going to go home and go to eBay, and which of the stuff's going to go into my junk bins. And maybe have a customer come buy it. Maybe someday, maybe. So anyways, thanks for watching, and last minute reminder, let me know if the sound's better on this. Let me know if it's coming in both speakers instead of just one. Hope it's not my phone. My phone's getting real old and glitchy. And I don't want to buy a new one. And all the newer phones are crappier and crappier. It's like you have to buy a $1,000 phone, otherwise everything sucks, and it's $200. Oh, last thing. So I was there with BMX Gary. He had a big BMX show up in Washington yesterday, which he invited me to, but I did not go. I came here instead. He had some more custom shirts made for it. And he gave me one, double XL. It is Greg, I can never pronounce his last name, Greg Ginzard or something, who did the art for it. He did a bunch of art for me when I had Northern. He was really good friends with my business partner Mark and did a bunch of cool stickers and logos and for us. It was really amazing of him. So it's cool to have a shirt with some of his art, because all of ours he did for us was like a Milwaukee beer can logo but it said Northern, Operation Ivy logo but it said Northern, like cool stuff like that. This is like original art. It's a BMX kid hopping a pile of burning cell phones over a cinder block and a piece of wood. This is awesome. I'm gonna get grease stains all over it immediately. Nice light color shirt for the summer. Thanks again, BMX Gary, you're my favorite. And there's the end of summer swap meet coming up from Ballerick. So here's a little picture of that. If you're in Portland or around, come down. The Ballerick swap meets are always good. Lots of kids bring lots of cool stuff, and there's lots of really good deals to be had. Usually go spend $300 or $400, get a bunch of cool stuff, and put it in my bin. Some of it I'll sell eBay, some of my hoard for bikes. But that's it. Thanks for watching.